PGR's 6.5 anniversary livestream revealed new characters, codings, and even a surprise collab. PGR is even coming to Anime Expo! Have we finally made it big? Here's every huge reveal from the livestream. First, we got a lot of story info, but I'm just gonna skip through all that. This upcoming patch is all about Lucia Inverse Crown, also known as Alpha. We got a great look at her here. Her 3D model is looking great, but I really miss the armor she was first shown off with. Oh well. The light flowing through her body represents the punishing virus. Alpha can seamlessly switch between two weapons at the press of a button, and her attacks have this awesome weight to them. Personally, I am loving the new vibes. She feels like such a cool mix between her previous two frames. As you might expect, Alpha is getting her own special animated short. In her Journal of Promise, or affection story, we're gonna see different possibilities if different choices had been made. A what-if story. That's why it looks like her past is completely different. And as we predicted, Lucia Inverse Crown is a Philotree character. This means a couple of things. One, she is truly limited, so if you want Alpha, you need to make sure you get her during this patch. Otherwise, you'll likely be waiting another 6 months for her rerun. Same goes for her weapon and cub. The other thing this means is that due to the nature of how Philotree works, when one banner comes up, all the other Philotree characters rerun. Since there's only one Philotree character so far before Alpha, that's Liv, you'll be able to get Liv during this patch too. Anyway, the PV for the patch was shown off and it heavily featured Vanessa, so it gets a thumbs up from me. I love Vanessa. I've always loved Vanessa. She is terrible in the best way. The PV revealed a lot, so let's break it down slowly. First of all, a big Babylonia update. Now you can visit FOS College, which you can think of as Commandant School. To celebrate, the Commandant even gets a new costume. Some pretty formal wear where, for some reason, female Commandant looks really like Liv. Anyway, this outfit is actually free to obtain during this patch if you play the new stuff. There will also be new character stories in Babylonia. One for Selena, one for Alpha, and one for Kamui. Wanchu's was also planned for this patch, but it got delayed so it'd be reworked because it didn't meet quality standards. But there are other new faces in Babylonia mode too. Vanessa, Sika, Simon, and even Harley Joe. Plus, if you look closely, you can see Asimov got an awesome model upgrade. But that's enough of Babylonia, let's talk about the new roguelike mode. It's a fantasy alternate universe with a completely different setting and story. And oh my god, is that Vonnegut? Playable Vonnegut, please, Kuro. Everyone wants this. Literally nobody doesn't want this. Anyway, this roguelite stars Kamui, Veronica, Nervatia, and Alpha. And as is customary at this point, that means they get special codings to go with this. We've already seen Kamui's, but now we're getting a look at Alpha's, and oh my gosh, it is amazing and cool and handsome. She looks like a prince. Rare female character with pants in PGR? Yeah, this is perfect. I love you, Alpha. The most beautiful woman in the world. Veronica also gets special effects coding this patch, and it's vampiric in nature. I'd say it's her best look yet, but I'm kind of lukewarm on her other looks, so maybe that's not saying much, but it's pretty cool. And of course, it's not a big celebration patch without a gacha coding, and this time it's for Liv Limpidity. This one's got a lot of ballet elements to it, and like all gacha codings, it comes with a voice story and a special background that you can get through the gacha. Let's talk freebies for this patch. First of all, you can sign in for 7 days to get one special effects coding of your choice. You'll be able to spin a wheel daily to get a free S-rank selector up to Ishmael Parhelion. And there's a spending event, so if you spend rainbow cards, you get extra yellow tickets, a 6-star weapon, and more. This patch also comes with a bunch of changes. For example, in the Battle Pass, weapon coatings have been replaced with these alternate generic final coatings. In this case, we see Alpha with this gold look. It's certainly easier for them to do this than to make entirely new weapon models, but at the same time, I feel like I care a lot more about alternate colorways than I do about weapon skins, so maybe that's fine. I really wish we had the armor version of Alpha here though. It feels like it would have been just such an easy way to get that in there. As promised before, we also get increased Phantom Pain scars from Phantom Pain Cage. And the monthly pass introduces a makeup sign-in feature. Complete weekly missions to get 2 of these cards per week, and you can use them to recover missed sign-ins. So it respects your time a little more if you can't log in a couple days a week. Team tags are getting added to team presets to help filter characters you're looking for your teams. And PGR really is getting budget now because we're getting special gacha pull animations, and they showed off this one for alpha. And that brings us to my favorite part every time, which is future stuff. We've got coatings, we've got characters. Let's do this. First, we get to see Nervatia's new special effects coating coming in the future. This, of course, goes with the new roguelike mode, where she's a gravekeeper. And of course, summer is coming, so we get a whole host of summer skins to look forward to. Selena's summer coating, Teddy's free summer coating, Bianca's summer coating, and this black-haired woman. Before you think the crossover is with Wuthering Waves and this is Rover, no, this is a brand new PGR character called Lady Helentine, someone who will appear in an upcoming story. Speaking of which, the upcoming story will focus on the transatlantic group and Aisling. And the PGR budget doesn't stop, apparently, because we got an entire anime short showing all the new characters. First, we have Lady Helentine, who was mentioned a minute ago, and is definitely not female Rover. Karenina decided she couldn't be out of the meta any longer, and she's getting a completely new frame that is themed like a captain. Very sudden shift for her, but she looks really cute, so we stan. Then there's Adelaide, who I wrote down as a Devil May Cry looking lady because she looks awesome and she's an instructor at FOS College. And then there's Leia, a member of Egret's squad who's here to give you those idol vibes. Also, somehow chaos is involved in all this. The order the devs spoke about the characters was Karenina, Adelaide, Lady Helentine, and Leia. So that might be the order they release in. If that wasn't enough, we got out-of-game news too, and it's pretty big. First, as I mentioned, PGR is coming to Anime Expo! That's crazy that a 6.5-year-old gacha game is anywhere, let alone PGR. Then there's gonna be a new Lucia figure, where she is straight up frogging it. And something really sweet, there's gonna be PGR's first global online concert. We all know the music is banger after banger, so we better show up and support it. And then, a collab that really surprised me and also somehow shouldn't be surprising, especially with the direction PGR has been going in lately, and that is PGR and Date Alive. Like, huh? I mean, it makes so much sense. Kurumi Tokisaki is coming to PGR. That's insane. They picked the best character. What can I say? I love her. If you don't love Kurumi, you're going to. That is a promise and a threat. The actual anime, though, is, it's whatever. But Kurumi is great. And that's everything from the anniversary livestream. Did I mention that Lady Helentine is obtainable in the same way as Nervatia, and therefore she's gonna be free with like 2 free copies? Anyway, she is. But there's still time to get Kamui before his banner goes away, and if you want to know about him, you'll need to check out this video. Seriously, I can't believe Kurumi is coming to PGR. This is so nuts. What the heck?